Yes, IPOP has been vindicated again. IPOP has been vindicated again in the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Of course, you know that this case has actually taken another dimension following the longer incarceration of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Many people were waiting for his release last court, but they denied him release again. So very many of us now are waiting. Very many people now are waiting for his release come October 10th, 2025. Now IPOP has made it open that no more visits to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention, that it has actually contributed to his longer detention, that only the family and his legal team are expected to visit him now. No more visits from anywhere. They made this known and open currently, that no more visits to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention. That is, his longer detention has been caused by numerous visits from very many people who are not even supposed to visit him. So they made it open to very many people that are expecting to visit him. No more visits to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention again. It is no longer expected for anyone to just visit him. Let's just tell you and show you what they actually say on this video now. If you have never subscribed to our channel, just kindly click on subscribe button. Of course, you know we have been following this case for a long time. Everything happening about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we must give it to you, and we have been giving it to you on this channel for you to be updated on everything happening around him. This case is no longer as expected, but everyone is just waiting to see how it will go on 10th of October as they scheduled, the court scheduled. So now they've stopped every visit to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu except the family or the legal team. Except the family and the legal team. Others are no longer expected to visit him in detention again. Of course, if you have never subscribed, just click on the subscribe button and follow us up. Look at just what IPOP actually said and what they mean on this. Nnamdi Kanu, IPOP vindicated again as those visiting him have contributed to his longer detention. On the 13th of October in 2022, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's trial in Nigeria was officially concluded. The appeal court in Abuja discharged and acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and categorically stated that no lower courts got the jurisdiction to recommence the already concluded trial. The appeal court when ordered the Nigerian government to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and let him go, but the government unlawfully disobeyed the order. The court, having ruled that no Nigerian lower court, not even the High Court, has the power to recommence the trial, and owing that the Nigerian government have continued to detain the IPOP leader against court orders, the file was then shifted to the Supreme Court, which is the parent of all courts in Nigeria. The Supreme Court was exactly where the lawless Nigerian government wanted the case to come immediately after the appeal court ruling, as they wanted to use their veto power to restart the case. After 1 whole year and 2 months at the Supreme Court, on the 15th of December 2023, the Supreme Court delivered its unlawful ruling by sending the case file back to Justice Binta Nyako at the Federal High Court to restart the case. IPOP protested against the recommendation and recommencement of the already concluded trial, which Nnamdi Kanu won, and stated that they are not going back to the court. Barrister Ejofor and son Mike Ezekome, who led the case and got the desired victory for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, stated also categorically that the case was already won by them for their client Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at the appeal court in 2022, and that Nigerian government should just obey that order and release their client. Before this period, Barrister Loy Ejimako and Nnamdi Kanu's siblings were working on the ground to become the new legal team. They even signed a deal with President Tinubu's son, saying before the February 2023 general election that they would help Tinubu become the president, so that Tinubu will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as soon as he becomes the president of Nigeria. But Saloy Ejimako, Nnamdi Kanu's siblings, Simon Ekpa and his autopilot, demented followers, birds of the same feather, started making some statements that they have sacked Barrister Ifeanyi Ejimofor and Mike Uzekome. This misguided statement was championed in the media by Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu's siblings. So this is the case right now. So no more visit, because many people are visiting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and thwarting some words, thwarting some conceptions, thwarting some information, giving us their own information the way they want, which is not the IPOB recommended, and this is not what they want. So now no one is allowed to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention again. No one is allowed to visit him. Only his family and siblings, his legal team. So many people now have been given this vital information to stop visiting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention. They want to actually know what is happening and know the next step to follow, because it is actually seen that the government are not interested on releasing this very young man, but they are pushing everything humanly possible from all means to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu is being released on 10th of October. So they want to be mean on and ascertain the kind of people that can visit him now prior the court pending case. So as it is now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention, waiting for his October 10th trial, which everyone is just waiting to see if there would be a leniency on his trial. Because since they started this very case, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have won the whole cases, the 6 cases. He has won all of them. So then why are they still holding him? Is still unknown. On the last video, I even told you what he said and how the family is accusing Britain on having hand in this longer detention. They are accusing them of co-conspirator. I bias slander that they are aware of everything happening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, despite that the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is their citizen, dual citizen. All the cases, even from Kenya, when he was kidnapped from Kenya to Nigeria, they never said a word. They never made any statement, knowing fully well that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is their citizen. So why is Britain silence over this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case? We treated that on previous videos. So keep on following this very channel. If you have never subscribed, just click on the subscribe button so that you'll be getting more updates on this very channel regarding this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, because we have been following it steady and giving you the verified information you really need to know about it, so that you continue, you will be updated on everything happening around him till he is he's released. That is the case right now. So no more visits of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention. IPOB said this. Only his family and his legal team are expected to visit him. Others are not. No more area. No more go area there. It is not no more There's no more visit from anyone except the family members and his legal team. They want to fasten and facilitate some certain things within their reasoning. So this is the latest right now. So please always be updated. Keep on following this channel and subscribe to the very channel so that you'll be getting more information from us. Thank you so much and do have a lovely day ahead.